Hi there. This is a quick recording just to show how you can make a little site within your ePortfolio when you're completing one of the assignments that say you need to put what you've designed and need to develop it into an online space. So in the associated discussion post, I'll have also shared links to some external website creators that are pretty easy to adopt and you could use, but you can also do this just by creating some pages within your portfolio. So I'm going to quickly go through how you would do this. So we start off, we're at our portfolio and we're going to move to the dashboard. So typically you've been making posts. The more straightforward way to do this is to switch to pages. So you're going to create, in this example, I'm going to create 3 pages and we're going to link them together so that they are a little mini site within your portfolio. So I'm going to select Add New. And I'm just going to give this the name Project Page 1. And I'm going to throw in a little bit of content. And of course, you can add media to this site. If you're going to put a picture in, you will need to upload that picture to the media library. But that's not particularly difficult. If you're going to insert a video, say from YouTube, it's fairly straightforward. The simplest way is you'll just insert a link on a line by itself into your page that has that link will then turn into an actual embedded video. But reach out if you need more help on how you actually get stuff into a page. So I've created this page and I'm going to select Publish. And I'm going to create another page. And I'll put some more content in here. And I'll hit Publish. And I'm going to create one more page. And hit Publish. So now we have 3 pages. Here's page 3, but we don't have any navigation. So what we want to do is we want to edit our site menus, the navigation on your portfolio, to have a section for these pages and to make it easy to navigate between them. So I'm going to go to Appearance. I'm then going to go along here to Menus. Now, you may have already done some modification to your menus on your portfolio, or maybe you've just carried on with what came out of the box, because if you're just doing blog posts, that's probably going to work fine. But I'm going to edit the menu so that this project shows up as its own distinct thing in the navigation. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to confirm that the menu I'm going to edit, which will come up by default as the most likely one. This is main menu, brackets primary menu. There's a few others in there. But I want to make sure using the Manage Locations tab to make sure that this main menu is the one that is showing up in the spot that this theme for my portfolio tends to show the main navigation. So in this case, it's across the top. Once upon a time, navigation menus were more likely to be over on the right-hand side or the left-hand side, but we'll stick with this the way it is. So if I scroll down here, we're back in this main menu editing interface. Here are some of the things that are found in my portfolio across the top. So I've got some static pages, and then for one static page, I've got some sub items. These show up as a drop down. And I've got some categories. So this is actually a drop down menu that will show everything that is in the EDDL 5131 category, for example. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select these 3 pages, and they're shown here because of the most recent. You may need to look at View All to find them, but I'm going to hit Add to Menu. So I'm going to move project page 1 up, project page 2 up, and with menus, you have to save it. So I'm going to save it. Now, if I go over here and refresh, all I get now is I get this extra long navigation with the 3 project pages there linked, which isn't the end of the world, but we can do better than that. So I'm going to pull this out, and I'm going to pull that out, and then I'll hit Save Menu. And okay, maybe I didn't hit that. Let's hit Save Menu. There we go. And refresh the page. So now I've got project page on the 1 on the top, and then project page 2 and project page 3. Now you could do something even a little more fancy. So if I grab this URL for project page 1 and I copy it, and then I go back in here, and instead of pages, I'm going to select custom links, and I paste in the URL for project page 1. But I'm just going to call it project. Now you can use whatever name you want. You know, if you've got a reasonable name for your unit plan or for the project that you're putting up there, it doesn't have to be project. Probably should be something a little more imaginative. But I'm going to put add to menu. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to pull this up, and then I'm going to move this. No, I want you to just be this one, please. Sometimes it has a hard time with that. There we go. And then I'll adjust this one too. So now what we have a structure where when you hit that first link that says project in the main menu, it'll actually take you to project page 1. Because unless you could have a splash page, like a, you know, this is where you're going kind of page, and then the actual meat is on other pages. But if it's a 3-page thing, the first page can just be the first one you hit. And then from the drop down, you can still select these other ones. So I can hit Save Menu. Come over here and refresh. So now I've got project. If I select project, I get project page 1. Or if I do this and then hover, I can go direct to project page 2. Or I could, because I'm a belt and suspenders kind of guy, I could do the drop down and project page 1. Anyway, that's how you can create pages within your portfolio and customize the menu to make it fit nice and seamlessly within your portfolio as a simple way to dedicate a little bit of web space to the deliverable for your assignment. So don't forget, if you run into any problems or issues, look at the tutorials, maybe Google your issue with WordPress. But if it takes you more than 15 minutes, please send me an email and we'll get to the bottom of it. I hope this was helpful. Thanks a lot.